This video is going to be an overview of the MWIA, understanding it and using it. There'll be further videos explaining exactly how to give it and exactly how to score it. This is just going to be a big overview about why and how you should use it. The MWIA compares the speed and accuracy of sight words versus phonetics words. It's a quick test that gives you a lot of valuable information. Sight words are the most frequent words in the English language. They're often taught as wholes by sight. They are words like what, to, food, and then, either taught through the Dolch sight words or the Fry instant words. Phonetic words are words commonly taught in a beginning phonics program, but for the test use, they're less frequent words, but easy to sound out if you've been taught with phonics. I have some other videos about the dangers of sight words and how the brain learns to read and why and how your brain should be reading with phonics. Most of the sight words are actually completely regular, and it's also easy to teach the ones that aren't once you learn a few common rules and patterns of exceptions. Sight word teaching causes a slowdown in the MWIA, and also the students will have more phonetic errors. Good readers, they'll usually read the passage with equal speed. In fact, it's almost down to the second for a really good reader. And also, anyone who's completed the 3rd grade or older should not have a single error on the MWIA. All the MWIA words are simple words that a good reader will not miss. Now we'll look at some overview graphs of several of my students together. This shows progress before and after with improved reading speed before and after remediation. The red are phonetic words per minute and the blue is holistic. Sometimes if you're reading too fast, the students will, if they're reading like really fast inaccurately, the students' holistic will actually decrease, but they're getting more accurate and they're reading too fast for themselves. Here's the same data averaged by grade level. As you can see, there's overall an increase in word per minute rate as the students get older. This shows the increase in accuracy after remediation. The red lines are phonetic words. Again, the students who have poor reading and guessing habits from sight words miss a lot more phonetic words than holistic words and therefore have a lot more improvement in them. But however, they also usually have a small improvement in accuracy in the holistic words. Now we're going to look at some individual student scores. The slowdown is the slowdown between the speed that the student reads holistic words and the student reads phonetic words. For example, if you read holistic words at 100 words per minute and phonetic words at 90 words per minute, that would be a 10% slowdown. Now we'll look at this 4th grade girl who improved 1 reading grade level after remediation. She shows what's a normal pattern for a student who has some reading problems from getting sight words as wholes in schools. She had a slight increase in her slowdown while improving her accuracy. This initial increase in slowdown is normal. The students slow down as they gain new accurate reading habits. This is after 18-hour group classwork over 2 months. Her holistic or sight word accuracy improved from 96% to 98%, and her phonetic accuracy improved from 85% to 93%, while her slowdown had a slight increase from 21 to 29%. This 3rd grade boy, who also gained a reading grade level after the 18-hour class, was again about the average pattern of an average student. He had his phonetic accuracy beforehand of 90 improved to 94, and his holistic accuracy went from 96 to 100. A slight slowdown increase from 19 to 22%. He attended the same 18-hour group class. This 3rd grade girl attended a shorter 7-hour group class, but she also improved 1 whole reading grade level. She also had a slight slowdown increase while improving her overall reading speed and accuracy. Her holistic accuracy went from 88 to 100%, and her phonetic accuracy from 76 to 96%. A slight slowdown increase from 45 to 48%. Younger students often have an easier time retraining their brain with new habits. In fact, I warn my students with siblings that their younger siblings may surpass them, and also the older students that the younger students may surpass them. And it's not their fault. It's that they've had a lot more years of having bad habits, and it takes a lot more nonsense words and a lot more work to untrain them. So this first grade girl gained 3 reading grade levels, and she ended up with actually a negative slowdown as she improved her phonetic accuracy and reading speed. Her holistic accuracy before and after was 100. Her phonetic accuracy went from 90 to 98%, and her slowdown went from 37% to negative 26%. A second grade student also improved her slowdown during the 18-hour group class. She improved 1 reading grade level and increased her overall reading speed and her phonetic accuracy. Her phonetic accuracy went from 78 to 90%, and her slowdown went from 15% to 6%. Anything under 10% is pretty good, although, like I said, a really good student will have no slowdown at all and will read both types of passages at the exact same rate. While it is harder for an older student to decrease their slowdown, and it usually takes a few classes, this 4th grade boy in the same class did a lot of nonsense word homework and improved his reading grade level by 3 grades while improving his phonetic accuracy. It went from 82 to 88%. He slowed down his reading speed to improve his accuracy. Over time, eventually, speed will increase again. But speed comes with time and accurate practice. It's more important to be accurate first. And then as you gradually build up your new habits and get better and better and faster at them, they'll usually end up reading both more accurately and faster than before. His holistic word per minute started at 94, and this is the dark blue line there, and ended at 49. But his phonetic accuracy went from 82% to 88%. His slowdown improved from 56% to 29%. I've had several students who were reading the phonetic words at between 40 to 80 words per minute that read the holistic words at over 90 or even over 100 words per minute and had a lot of inaccuracies. These students usually will slow down their holistic words after remediation with nonsense words. This 4th grade student had very profound guessing habits, also one of the largest slowdowns I've seen. He ended up taking my class 2 times. That's why there's 3 points here. Before the first class, after the second class, and then in the middle of the second class, he had to move across town. It was actually to a better school and a good move for the family. And his mom attended the last couple classes to learn how to help him out after he left. He completed 1 18-hour class and then about half of another 18-hour class. His last test showed an improved slowdown was taken in the middle of the second class. His initial slowdown was 56, after the first class 57, and then when he withdrew in the middle of the second class, only 4%. He improved 2 reading grade levels overall and was still a bit behind, but was making great progress, and his teachers and his mom were very happy. This shows that over time, as you become more and more practiced, your slowdown and reading speeds will gradually improve. He also greatly improved his reading accuracy. His holistic accuracy went from 93 to 95 to 100%, and his phonetic accuracy 71 to 85 to 98. And here you can see the effect of practice. the first class, the beginning, phonetic word per minute 21. At the end of the first class, 23. But by the middle of the second class, he was reading at 52 words per minute with a much improved accuracy as he became more practiced with his new reading habits. Some first grade students have either not learned all the phonics they need or have not learned it well enough, and so they'll begin with really low word per minute rates and really low accuracy. The student started out reading holistic 15 words per minute and ended up 57 words per minute, while improving his accuracy from 86 to 94%. With the phonetic, he started reading out 6 words per minute and ended up reading 43 words per minute, improving his accuracy from 28 to 62%. His slowdown decreased from 60 to 25%. The test I was using at the time, the National Right to Read Foundation Reading Grade Level test, only measured in single grade increments, and he didn't score quite well enough to pass the first grade level. However, I've now switched to a new test, the 40L Quick Screen Reading Test, that records incremental improvement, and he probably would have improved on a test like this. And as you can see by his accuracy improvement, he did learn a lot. The MWIA can also help you figure out if dyslexia is a possibility. Usually students who are dyslexic will, at older ages, read at very slow word per minute rates, below 30 word per minute. This 4th grade boy was reading well below 20 words per minute. He was reading holistic words at 10 and then improved to 14, with his accuracy on these 94 to 98% improvement. His phonetic words per minute went from 7 to 10, and his accuracy from 88 to 94%. His slowdown stayed about the same, 30% and then 29%. He didn't have any gain from this first class. However, he took the class again and also watched through my online lessons 3 times, eventually gaining 3 reading grade levels and getting to grade level. Because of his dyslexia, he had to work really, really hard for these improvements, and his reading speed was still pretty slow. In fact, that's part of the reason I did not re-give him the MWIA, because at the time I only had longer versions. I have now made some draft shorter versions, and they'll eventually be on the Syllables Spell Success link in the video description. Thanks for watching. There's more information about the MWIA in the links in the video description, and you can also have the tests to print and use for free. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll have some more MWIA coming in the future.